Yeah, Blue, I'll put, like, I'm going to watch something with her. So it'll be like, for 30 minutes, whatever, when I do hop off.
Okay.
But I'll text you. Make sure you're up.
Yeah, I didn't.
You guys want to, like, control the middle or, like, go up top? What do you want to do?
Maybe 2 up, 2 down.
Okay. Well, they're shooting from that side. I'm going to get ammo bags up top.
Yeah, I don't have ammo. Yeah.
Fuck. Alright. Drop one bag here. Drop
Do you want to
another.
watch up here and watch that left door?
Yeah, I'll watch left and these doubles. Oh, Austin, you got that?
Yeah,
Krusty's got that. So I'll watch up top. I'll watch up top and left. Yeah, doubles are open. Right side is open.
They're under me too, I think.
I think that's awesome.
Oh shit, yeah.
Down below.
Oh, you got one to your right, Krusty.
Ah, he is teabagging him. Yep. Ghost mode already left. I'll be right back. There we go. 7 of 8.
Yeah, actually, when you take your break, actually do have something I can do to keep me awake while you're gone. I still have like the last half hour of the first episode of Rings of Power to finish.
Oh man, I
I
finished
was
both of
watching
them.
it earlier, but I was starting to crash. That's when I fell asleep, so I turned it off. But it
Dude,
wasn't because it was boring. I was just super tired.
I thought it was just ironic. Every time I'd watch The Sandman, I would fall asleep.
Get tired.
Like, yeah, and like I don't know if it was just because the talking's so monotone or I don't
His
know what it
voice
was.
is kind of that way, but that show's good though.
Oh yeah, it's really good. It's just ironic that I'm watching The Sandman. I'd pass out every fucking time I'd watch it. I still haven't finished the extra episode, like
Uh
where
huh.
the cats and stuff. Like I finished
Well,
all of the cats part of it,
and
and I
then
was like, I'm going to
when
sleep.
it switched to live action and then you stopped it.
Yeah, well, I fell asleep during it, so I was like, okay, at the end of the cartoons, I'll go to bed.
Man, Chelsea started Yellowstone
Yeah, I want
the
to
other
start
night.
that. No.
It's good so far. I mean, I've only watched 3 episodes, but that's like 3.5, 4 hours of content that I've watched.
So I have a question to ask you guys. Has nothing to do with watching anything.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if all guys do this or if it's just me because I'm retarded. But like when I'm peeing, I try to like flush the toilet to time it with the end of my pee to see if I can get it to coincide. Does anybody else do that?
No, that's weird.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right, I am.
it's
This is weird.
yeah. You're
Try
a
it.
psycho.
Try it. I dare you.
Well,
I dare you. You won't be able to do it. You're gonna pee longer than
Wait.
the flush.
I feel like like my pee doesn't end instantaneously.
No. So like I try and time it. It doesn't start flushing instantaneously either. Like I don't have one of those super sucker toilets. It's like
Yeah.
so like yeah, you know. So I'm like peeing. I'm like okay. I bet you there's about 5 seconds, and I'll try and flush the toilet to finish peeing. As
You turn it into a game.
yeah. Well yeah.
Well, that's
Turn
interesting because
peeing into a competitive
I've
sport.
I've turned peeing into my own
Esport.
game. And it's never
Esport.
No, I'm not kidding. Like ever since I was a kid, I've always imagined when I'm peeing, like I pick out like a target in like either the water down in the bowl,
Well,
or
that's just fucking weird. I don't
just
know.
above the surface of the water, like a little stain on the bowl, and like I've always like imagined like I'm playing like the game at like an amusement park or a fair where you have like the powerful water gun and you hit the little target or whatever. Like I've always felt like I was doing that. Like,
Well, yeah, that's how you try and clean it. Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Just push harder.
Yes. It's satisfying when it like breaks apart and you break it and it all goes down. That's satisfying. It is. Oh, fuck you. There's two of them there. Two of them.
Were they down?
No, the. Oh, Ghostman.
Oh, my left here. What the fuck?
Oh,
There he is.
Yep.
Two of them there.
Oh, fuck.
Throw nades if you got them.
Sims is just killing everybody for us here. I see him right here.
One more now. Two now.
nice.
You're the last one, buddy.
Wish I could hear the question laugh when they did
Is that ghost mode?
that. I don't know.
He's back over there. I saw his name pop up. I think we're gonna lose this match. Oh, it's open, buddy. Tink tink. Aren't these guys Russian? The Simps? Some of them.
know if they let. I don't know if they even show The Simpsons in Russia. A little too gay.
That's what somebody told me.
I
That's
don't
just,
know. I thought somebody told me they're Brazilian, so I have no idea.
I don't know. They might, because the Simpsons tell the future, right? In their episodes, so.
I think The Simpsons have just like been on the air for so long and done so much that like they're bound to have those
Mm-hmm.
coincidences that pop up. Like, oh, The Simpsons predicted it. It's like, no, there's just so much.
They're just on episode 3,900 and
Yeah. I don't think Matt Groening is a time
time,
traveler, but maybe he is.
but you never know.
All the good writers went to Futurama anyway.
Yeah.
Weren't they supposed to produce a movie that future?
Futurama.
Yeah, I thought I had heard something about that.
Maybe it devolved into uh, the episodes, not or I guess the series. Because I think maybe at that time they were going to do a movie, then they went to redo the series, and now they're redoing it again, right? Or
Yeah, I think they're bringing
there's a
it back.
release of
I
a
thought,
couple seasons. I feel like that's a while ago too.
Yeah, yeah.
I like Futurama. Futurama's good.
yeah,
Yep, yep.
Futurama's good. I I watched some of that Disenchantment. It was pretty good, but it's not as good as Futurama.
Yeah.
That show had something special.
It's
I
just nerdy.
actually,
I liked how nerdy it was.
yeah, I um, unrelated but kind of related. I read that they're bringing King of the Hill back, but it's going to be basically however much time has passed since the end
So
of
like
that
Bobby will
run.
be in college and
Yeah, he'll be in his mid 20s, I want
Boomhauer
to
will be
say.
Is he
dead with
married?
AIDS.
I don't know if he's going to be married or not, but basically, however long the time's been, that's how far they're going to advance the characters on the show.
Oh, will the fucking grandpa still be alive? He was like my favorite character, man, with no
Yeah,
legs.
no
Yeah.
shins.
Yeah, no shins. Fucking running around. Had like a 20-year-old wife. Fucking-
um, Another show that uh, I read that well, it's a new show, but old characters. What are they gonna call it? Is it gonna be? Oh, it's gonna be that '90s show, but it's going to be um, like Eric and Donna's kid going to stay with Red and Kitty for the summer. That's how like it is gonna open up. So like
It's crazy that the 90s show, because that was 30 years ago, you know? It's just
yeah.
weird to me that that was 30 fucking years ago. Fuck.
90s, yeah.
So basically, I
Who's
think this show will be taking place in like the late '90s, but
it must,
in
yeah.
Point Place, Wisconsin, at Red and Kitty's
Or
house with Eric and
the
Donna's
80s. It'll be
teenage
the
daughter as the
Yeah, they skipped the
main character.
80s.
maybe it
Well,
would be the
yeah,
90s.
cause
You might be
like
right. It would be the 90s.
it would be, cause like that '70s show, like the timeline, it all takes place like in the very late '70s, like up to
Yeah.
almost 1980. So if they had a
Maybe even like a kid actor would be 10 years
Yeah.
plus. You
yeah,
know, you can't watch a 9-year-old or some shit.
But do you think they'll be realistic? Like, because that was a lot of ecstasy and mushrooms and.
In the
why?
90s?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
Well,
Well,
because
I'm
that's when
curious.
like raves started happening and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
Is
Well,
it
the.
going
and
to
by
be
the
Red
end of the
and.
'90s, it was got really weird.
Is
Yeah.
Red a main character with the wife, whatever her name was? I forgot.
Yeah,
Or
so
is.
they're going to be, I guess, what's his name, Kirkwood Smith and whatever her name is. They're the executive producers of the show, so they're going to
Oh,
be the
so they want.
showrunners,
Alright,
and
yeah. They want to have
uh,
themselves. So then Donna and Eric will be cameos, probably.
mostly I would think. I don't
Especially if
think
the
they're going to
kid's
be
away
like main characters, but they'll,
first.
make their appearances. But I'm curious how the house itself will change from, You know, the last we saw it was like in '79, and then they're gonna show it probably in
In
like
the 90s.
'96, '97, whenever they decide to like start this
The
story
big
and like
tube TVs and
yeah,
fucking
they'll
VCRs and just shit like that.
well you depending you could even like have like a PlayStation 1 sitting there. Like I guess
A
that could count.
Blu-ray, not a Blu-ray player,
That would have
fucking,
been
what was the big, it was like the size of a record. What were those called? They never really
oh,
like took off.
Laserdisc.
Yeah, Laserdisc.
Yeah, those were for like the people that were really into like audio visual at the time. Like,
It always cracked me up. You'd rent a movie, like a VHS. What? Rogues, can you hear me? Rogues just said he can't hear us now. Can you hear me?
I can hear him.
I can't hear him at all. Ah, fuck. No, it always cracked me up. You'd rent a VHS movie and then they'd just be like, check out how good Blu-ray is. Can you hear me, Austin?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I can't hear Rogues at all.
Yeah, I can't either. I don't know what happened. His audio just popped. It's a great cornholio.
He said that was probably his last one. We might as well. I can get her to bed then and stuff. Do this
Okay.
now. So, all right. We'll talk to you soon, man. I'll
All right.
text you, let you know.
Sounds good. Good games, Rogues.
He can't hear us.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I just messaged him, said yeah. So,
Okay.
all right. All right. Later.
Later.